Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. So we're going to have a look at the how to remove traces of glue and glaze from the glazing. So all we need is some water, a cotton bud or two, and a toothpick. So first things first, we wet the glue and glaze. We just make it damp. Wet it a bit. Then we take our toothpick and gradually we scrape it off. The toothpick is a nice soft tool that won't go and damage the glazing. Okay, I'm taking a dry one now to be able to remove the excess. You can see that it's already starting to come off, so I'm going to wet that again. And then go with my toothpick and gradually scrape off and dissolve the excess glue. Then I just get my toothpick, my cotton bud, dry it. I can even just wet the toothpick as well and just go with a wet toothpick. That will really clean, do a precision job. Okay, you can see that's coming nice and clean. See? There's a big blob there. Okay, now we'll get the toothpick and just the cotton bud and wipe that off. I'd say that's decent enough, considering it's a, look, there's still a wee bit, so we'll just scrape out what's left using the wet toothpick. There we go, that's nice and clean. See? I'll just get the toothpick and wipe that out, and that's it. Polish up the glass. I'm getting a dry one, pardon me. There we go. That's absolutely spotless. Here there's very little, in this one here, just very, very tiny, nearly invisible blob right there, but I'm just using a wet toothpick now, see? Wet toothpick here as well. Quick dry. There's some more at the other side. Oh, look here, there's a great big blob right there. You can see it right there. So I'm going to wet that. I think there's some inside as well, because we used a lot of glue here. There's stuff on both sides. Okay, so where's the wet bits? Here's the wet bit. Let's just wet that. Okay, toothpick. And wetting it, it starts to disconnect, to detach. There, it's coming off. Let's get a dry one. The other side of the wet one. Wet it some more. here to get rid of the stuff. Oh, let's get rid of this. But I should have done it. I should have done it earlier. It's best done without, the day after. I didn't have time. But you can still do it. Once it's set, and you see it's not going to come off, it's set, but not too hard. Better intervene immediately, but that's okay. This has been dry for a few days, that's it. I've got it clean. Let's just dry the glazing. This stuff here is actually inside. We'll have to try and see what we can do. But I don't know what I can do in here because let's try. It's already getting, it's coming off, see? Yeah, I'm scraping it off. See? I mean, it's transparent. I could have even just not bothered with it here, but it's just to show you that it can be removed, huh? I get my toothpick, wet it again, my cotton bud, sorry. And there I start wiping the stuff out, see? Get another dry one to polish it off so that we don't get a haziness on the window. I'll get another toothpick as well because this one's getting blunt. There, I can actually just shave it down. This was really a very big blob. This happened when I fitted this profile. This was an accidental thing, but see, it's come clean. It's good enough now. Let's just polish up the external part a bit. I think that this is where we're needing to clean it a wee bit. Yes. Let's give it a wee polish up out here. Okay, toothpick. Oh, the bulb seems to be going west here. Okay. That's that clean. There's a tiny bit here as well. I'm going to get another cotton bud just to polish it up. Okay, here there's nothing special. It's a wee bit down there. Let's see if it's inside or outside. Ah, it's a bit here, yes. That's covered in glue. Let's get a dry one, a clean one. This one here. As you can see, this is extremely solid now. It's all held together with glue and glaze. Extremely solid. Much more solid than when it was just assembled with whatever ancient modelling cement it was assembled with in origin. Okay, is this dry? Yep. So you wet it, and then you can actually, once it's wet, you can easily just scrape it off. See? It goes white. It passes from being transparent to white, and then you just scrape it off. And then you just get another cotton bud, a dry one, and you drop it in the water and it's not dry anymore. And that's them clean. Good night. So there's a couple here still to do. I'll just probably wet the toothpick here. So that's how you remove excess glue and glaze from your glazing. Very simple. And you can even do it after a few days. So it's not it would be better to do it straight away. So I hope this was a useful video. Cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.